There's alcohol in that water bottle. You're a failure as a member of society. When I don't drink, I start to drink other things too.
Black World.
Thank you for another hard day. My name is Yamaguchi. I'm 47 years old, single, and unemployed. I was fired from my job a year ago and am living on welfare. It wasn't supposed to be like this. Hey, Yamaguchi, what's with this document? Work overtime today and remake it. Sorry. Okay. Not today, but today too. I used to work for a black company. I was angry at my boss and had to work overtime every day. Oh, today was tough too. That damn boss always makes me work overtime. He bosses me around, that guy. Oh, I'm so pissed, really. For now, I'll have a drink and calm down. Man, this one drink is unbearable. My way of relieving stress was alcohol. At first, I would have one drink after work to calm my nerves. But gradually, the frequency and amount of drinking increased. Good morning one day. I drank too much yesterday. My head hurts. Good morning. Huh? What's that smell? Hey, why? Hey, Yamaguchi, what's with this document? Hey, was there a problem? Question mark, there are many mistakes. This is unacceptable as a working adult. Sorry. I'll rewrite it. Oh no, I can't think straight today. On break. That bastard finally resorted to power harassment. Oh, I'm pissed. I'm going to have a change of pace. Water bottles are really convenient. I filled a water bottle with shochu and brought it to work. And because of the stress from my boss, I finally started drinking even at work. I had a little too much to drink at lunch and was slightly tipsy. Hey, Yamaguchi, are the materials for today's meeting ready? Huh? No, not yet. What? Same as always, huh? You smell like alcohol lately, even now. Maybe you still drank too much yesterday and haven't completely sobered up. You've definitely been drinking. There's probably alcohol in that water bottle. You're a failure as a working adult. Yeah, shut up. Who do you think I'm drinking on? You always make me work overtime. Don't mess with me. I turned the tables on you. I punched my boss and got fired. After being fired from my job, I decided to go to the hospital. You're an alcoholic, huh? Is that so? Yes. Let's do our best from now on. Yes. Was it me? Well, I quit my job and I'm not stressed, so I'll recover soon. I was a bit shocked when I was diagnosed as an alcoholic. I ended up receiving treatment for alcoholism while receiving welfare. I was honestly relieved that I was able to receive welfare even for health problems like alcoholism, even though I was fired. I also started participating in a program where I could receive alcoholic materials and support under the guidance of a caseworker. I'm sure I'll be fine since it was caused by work. I'll quit drinking right away. First, I joined a women's group. It's where people who have also failed because of drinking talk about their failures and reflect on themselves. I became violent towards my wife while drinking and lost my family. I was on top of her and caused an accident, but I don't even remember it. There are only bad guys around here. Compared to them, I'm the heir. I've been given medicine, so I should be fine. I received something like ice about the medicine. They talked about the ingredients and the brain. I couldn't understand everything, but I kind of got it. Well, for now, it seems like it's important to be careful not to drink too much. Apparently, self-analysis is important if you become an alcoholic. Apparently, there are 3 types of reactions when you consume alcohol. The active type, where the alcohol is broken down quickly and you can drink as much as you want without getting drunk. The partially deficient type, where your face turns red, and the deficient type, where you can't drink at all. I guess I'm the active type. I completely ignored alcoholism, but the treatment wasn't a secondary cause. Sigh. I wonder if I'll be able to get a final job at this age. I can't sleep. It's 3 a.m. Hey, I'll have a little drink and go to bed. No, that won't work. No, that won't work. When I feel anxious about the future, I feel like salmon. When I have trouble falling asleep, I feel like salmon, and whenever I feel even the slightest stress, I'm overcome by the urge to drink. I've also started to experience other symptoms when I'm not drinking. Oh no, my hands are shaking. I want a drink. This is no good. I feel hot. The temperature today is supposed to be 10 degrees. My body was more threatened than I thought. Somehow I was able to sleep the next morning. Carabin? Did I drink yesterday? I often woke up in the morning and found bottles and liquor lying around me. When this situation continued, I finally realized that I was seriously ill. This is why I'm no good. I'll throw everything away and start over. I throw away all the liquor, but before I know it, I'm buying more and drinking it. I'm stuck in the worst possible loop. Why? Why did I buy it? I was shocked that I couldn't control myself. First, let me remember. There shouldn't have been any liquor. This is no good. I can't remember. All I can remember is the happy feeling I had when I was drinking. And finally, I was found by Case Red. Yamaguchi-san, did you drink alcohol? Yes. I'm sorry. A little is one thing, but this amount is a bit too much. I have to be careful. Yes, I will be careful. Shut up. When did you start drinking? I should stop too. The caseworker warned me, but that only made me more stressed. Before I knew it, I was drinking again. Here we go again. Never mind. Alcohol is all I have left. I'm not bothering anyone. As long as I don't get caught, that's fine. I'll drink and survive on welfare without getting caught. Alcohol is my biggest suicide bomber. I've finally made up my mind to drink for the rest of my life. I got caught throwing trash outside, so I'll hide it in the bathroom. Now I don't have to worry about anything anymore. Is it a seminar today? If I don't go, they'll probably get suspicious. It's annoying, but I'll have alcohol waiting for me when it's over. I went to seminar 8, but I drank a lot at home. One day, who's that? Hello, Yamaguchi, please wait a moment. Oh no, I didn't hear anything about the call. Sorry for rushing to push the alcohol trash into the bathroom. I kept you waiting and it was a mess. Sorry for coming here all of a sudden. I stopped by since I was nearby. Is that so? Hurry up and leave. Excuse me for a moment. Hey, wait a moment. The caseworker came into the door.
What's that smell? I just forgot to take out the trash. I have plans later, so is this okay? No, this must be the smell of alcohol. Yamaguchi-san smells it too. Let me see the room. Don't just barge in. Hey, what's wrong? Question mark.
I'm sorry. I just couldn't stop.
Have you been pretending to be in treatment all this time? Don't make fun of me.
I'm sorry. I don't drink anymore, so please let me off this time. I won't do that. I don't feel any sense of purpose in this. I'll report this matter. This is so bad. If I get reported, I might lose my welfare benefits. In that case, I can't let this guy out.
Excuse me. I got a phone call. Before I could move, he answered the phone and left. The caseworker never returned. Oh, it's over. As a result of this incident, my welfare benefits were cut off as expected. I had no food, so I decided to leave home. I guess I'm finally homeless. For the time being, I hid by a nearby river. I was overcome with an incredible sense of anxiety about my future. Even at this point, my body was still drinking. I couldn't even afford to drink, let alone live on my living expenses. I had no job, and the government wouldn't bother me anymore. If I hadn't had alcohol, this wouldn't have happened. I couldn't stop crying from the regret that came too late. Did you make it to the end? Well then, everyone, I look forward to your continued support. Good luck. Gulp gulp gulp, wow. Alcohol really does taste good. My name is Kumamoto. I'm a 22-year-old new employee. I spent my college years in the tennis club, and I finally got a job this spring. Apparently there's a welcome party for new employees today. I'm so excited to be able to drink for free. Kumamoto, please give the speech at today's welcome party. Understood.
By the way, how do you like alcohol, Kumamoto? I
really love it. I used to be the host of the drinking party at the university's tea party.
I see. Most of the young people these days can't drink. It's a big help to have someone like Kumamoto around. Leave it to me. I'll hang out with you for hours. And then the drinking party started, and we were having fun drinking. Oh, you're drinking well, Kumamoto.
Yes. You're enjoying it so much. That's great. Today's a brewery. Drink as much as you want. I had been holding back a little while I was job hunting and getting used to the job, but I feel like I've completely let go of my addiction at this drinking party. I got carried away and drank so much that the next morning I woke up at home and was asleep. How did I get home? My head hurts. Oh, it was from a senior at work. Did you get home safely yesterday? I was so drunk that I forced you into a taxi. That's right. I don't remember. When I woke up, you were safely in bed. You're the best. See you next week. In this way, I became known to the car as a junior who could drink quite well. There were many people in the department I was working for who liked drinking parties, and I was often invited to drinking parties. Apparently, at a drinking party a few months after joining the company, I made a series of rude remarks to my boss. Here's a guy with an octopus-like head. He has a really strong, distinctive smell. The next day, I was called in by my senior. Hey, Kumamoto, come over here for a moment. Huh? Yes. What's wrong? You? What's wrong? No, that's not it. Didn't you come to the drinking party yesterday? Oh, I'm sorry. I don't remember at all. Oh, you said something pretty rude to the section chief. When the section chief comes to work, go apologize to him right away. Yes. That one word shocked me, and I quickly apologized profusely. But my boss was kind. That was good. However, he just lightly warned me to be extra careful when dealing with business partners. If he had remembered, I would have been depressed, so I thought it was good and didn't think much of it. Cheers. Man, it's been a while. Let's have fun today. A few days later, at a drinking party with my friends from college, I immediately told them about the mistake I made while drinking at the company. Apparently, I said something rude to my boss. But I don't remember it at all. I was really panicked. That's
bad. By the way, is Kumamoto really that bad at shouting?
Apparently so. He's made a lot of mistakes since he started drinking in college. Be careful, apparently, it can lead to alcohol poisoning or other illnesses. It's okay. I'm sure I made it home safely. So let's drink until morning again today. I drank a lot, still in the fun mood of my college days, and as expected, I lost my memory. When I woke up, I was sleeping in the entrance of my house. Oh, that's not my room. Hey, are you doing this again? Oh, don't nag me now. It's echoing in my head. Do you remember what you did yesterday?
No, I don't remember at all.
Oh, listen carefully. When you lose your memory after drinking, it's called a blackout. Do you know what happens if it gets worse? They said on TV the other day that frequent blackouts can impair your memory and lead to dementia. You should be careful too. Hey. Okay. Let me just go to bed for now. I have an errand to run. My head hurts. At the time, I thought it was nothing. But things just kept getting worse. A few months later, on the way home from a drinking party, I fell asleep with my bag containing my laptop on the train luggage rack and forgot it. Huh? It's gone. Where did I leave it? I think I went to a drinking party, had a few drinks, and have no memory of what happened after that. What should I do? For the time being, I contacted every place I could think of, relying on my limited memory. Fortunately, it had arrived as a piece of luggage from the train. Even I, Kumamoto, can't defend this. Losing a computer with important company data on it. If you do something wrong, you could be sued for a large amount of compensation. Be more careful next time. Yes, I'm sorry. I was certainly worried when he died, but I didn't take it too seriously because I thought it was okay since he came back. And finally the worst happened. I had a drinking party with a client, and I was in my usual good mood, chatting to the other party. The client was amused, but my boss and seniors were worried about my behavior, telling me not to drink too much. I ignored my boss's warnings and continued drinking at a high pace, and the last thing I remember is taking my clothes off again.
Oh, take them off.
I was singing karaoke while looking like a fool. It's so bright. Before I knew it, I was lying on the street in just my underwear, and passers-by were taking pictures of me. What's going on? Why am I naked? I don't know. Come with us for a bit. Huh? The police. And that's how I ended up being questioned by the police. I came to work late, and before I could explain the situation.
Kumamoto, come over here. You've done something terrible. Look at this.
And then my boss showed me the SNS where my naked photos and the company employee's name were spread on the internet.
This is an era where you can't just say you don't remember. This is the worst kind of behavior that causes trouble for the entire company. Even though I warned you so much, as of today, you're a super surface worker. Yes, that's how my life fell apart. And then, 8 years later, you
woke up. Good morning. Who are you? Why are you in my house? I was suffering from mild Alzheimer's disease, and I had no choice but to support myself by taking care of my mother. I'm only 30 years old and working. How could this happen? You've been drinking so much. If you've watched this far, you have potential. You should subscribe to the channel. Yeah.
あゆみ主任より君が自主退職を願っている旨を聞いてね。
私、そんなこと言ってない。
あなたが辞めたがってると私は思いを組んであげたのよ。感謝してね。
ブラックワールド。
寒い。
痛いんですけど。
新年、人は晴れやかな気持ちで過ごしている。その時は全ての人が新年を祝っている。本当にそうだろうか。こんな中でも働く人はいる。
すみません。
はっキモ。
キモってなんだよ。
新年からぶつかられるなんて最悪。
この世界に人々みんなが休んでいる時はない。自分が休んでいる時に働く人がいる。そうやって世界は回っているんだ。明けましておめでとう。いやいや、そんな話をしてるんじゃなくて、去年の仕事は惨敗したけど、新年気持ち新たに頑張ろう。新年一発目のバイト、絶対に成功させてみせる。私はバイト三つへ、どこにでもいる女子だ。今日は初出勤。今回の職場には特に思い入れがあった。もうすぐ就活の始まる私がとても興味のある食品会社だったのだ。もしかしたら定年就職になるかも。
新人。
はい。よろしくお願いいたします。
早く。
はい。
ここでは私がルールだから。
はい。
ちゃんと仕事してね。私、タラタラしてるやつは嫌いなの。
大丈夫だよね。ここはこのチェックで大丈夫と。みつえちゃん、大丈夫そう？はい。すごいね。仕事覚えるの早いよ。そうですか？私の天職なのかもしれない。
終わった。
もうすぐ終わるよ。なんでこんなに焦ってるんだろう。
あゆみさんがこっちに向かってるの。
マジか。早く。
来る前に稼働しないと。
でも調味料のところのチェックが。そんなこと言ってらんないのよ。
じゃあみつえちゃんチェックお願い。
わかりました。あれ？これってほぼ均等に減っていくはずなんだけどな。なんでここだけすごい減ってるんだろう。調味料を入れたばかりだし、稼働もまだなのに。
まだ稼働してねえのか。
なんか機械が変なんです。
早く稼働しろ。
でも機械が故障してたら、
機械は動けばいいんだよ。小さいこといちいち報告してくんな。商品ができねえと困るだろう。早く動かせ。
はい。それって機械の故障に気がついてるけどってことだよね。いいのかな。稼働します。これって悪いことなんじゃ。さっきのダメなことなんじゃ。それで
小さい声で何言ってんだよ。
機械はやはり故障してるんじゃないかと。調味料の部分がおかしいのもあるんですけど、その変な音がたまにするんです。
だから動くんでしょ。
でも異物が入ってしまったらと思って。
だから言ったよな。ここでは私がルールだって。私の権限で今ここでクビにしてやろうか。そうだな。この故障についてお前が知ってたのに私に言わなかったとしてもいいかもな。
すいません。
汚い泣き顔だし、トイレで洗ってこいよ。はい。
これが責任ある主任のあゆみさんのやり方ですか？やっぱりこんなの良くないです。故障してるから修理しましょう。
黙れ。
朝一で呼び出されたけど何なんだろう。
朝早くからすまないね。
いえ、大丈夫です。
本日までありがとう。あゆみ主任より君が自主退職を願っている旨を聞いてね。無理させるのも良くないと思ってね。だから受理するよ。本 本当にありがとうね。この先の活躍を祈ってるよ。
私、そんなこと言ってない。
あら、
あゆみ主任。
私ってば優しいでしょ。
え？
あなたが辞めたがってると私は思いを組んであげたのよ。感謝してね。
はあ？何言ってんだよ。
私のルールに反したあなたが悪いのよ。
違反？それはお前だろ。故障を放置してるやつに言われたくないわ。何考えてんだよ。そっちは下手すりゃ犯罪じゃねえのか。自分のルールがそんなに大切か？それだけで生きてんのか？じゃあお前総理大臣にでもなれよ。やったことには責任が伴うからな。何でもかんでも自分の思い通りにいくと思ったら大間違い。一体どれだけの人が何も言えずに悔し涙を飲んだのか。私は許さない。こうなったらとことんやってやる。工場長ですか？ご報告したいことがあります。あゆみ主任のことについてです。主任は機械の故障に気がついていながらも稼働させていること知ってますか？またこの故障に気がつき指摘した社員やバイトをパワハラでねじ伏せています。この件はそちらの本社に相談した方がいいのでしょうか？本社のどこに連絡しましょうか？相談窓口でしょうか？
そんなこと言っても君はもう退職を。
本日まではこちらの労働者です。
すぐに調査する。
消費者の安全を守ってくださいね。
私のこと会社にチクったのね。
真実を話しただけですけど何か問題ですか？
そのせいで私はクビになるのよ。どうにかしなさいよ。
どうにか。それって私がもっと大きなところであゆみ主任が機械の故障を見ないふりしていた。なおかつそのことに気がついた従業員を権力でねじ伏せたって報告すればいいですか？まあ放っておいても公にバレることになりますよ。
そんな。
こんなことが隠されるなんてありえないので、そうなれば会社自体も危ないですね。お前のせいで会社が潰れるかもしれないってことだよ。自分のしたことがどれだけ大きなことか分かったか。はっ、またやってしまった。私またこんな怖いことを。もう今度こそちゃんと転職しなきゃ。
なんでこんなこともできないんだお前は。俺の名は山口、50歳のサラリーマンだ。この会社に勤めて30年ほどになる。まあ大ベテランと言っていいだろう。まあ一番の仕事は後輩の指導といったところかな。最近の後輩社員は世間知らずばかりで、よそで恥をかいたりしないように毎日指導してやってる。説教おじさんなどと陰口を叩かれていることは知っている。だが説教をやめるつもりはない。こうして世間の厳しさを教えてやっているのは俺の優しさなので、説教を終えた後はいつもストレスが発散されたせいか気分がスカッとしている。向こうも説教してもらってありがたいだろうし、こっちもスカッとした気分になれる。これぞまさにウィンウィンの関係ってやつだね。おい、どんだけ注意力散漫なんだ。ホッチキスの位置は全部同じ場所にした方が綺麗だろう。これとこれなんて1センチ近くずれてるんじゃないか。
でもそんなとこ誰も気にして。
大事なのは細かいところにも注意することだ。注意力だ。たるんだ精神が重要な業務のミスにもつながるんだぞ。だいたい最近の若者は。おい、なんだこれは。たとえ受け取った電話の走り書きだろうと誤字脱字はいかんよ。誤字脱字は普段のたるみが正式な書類でも出てしまうんだぞ。
誤字脱字ですか？
とぼけるんじゃないよ。これラの字言葉だろう。この時も30分ほど説教してやって。俺の説教はこのように業務に関わる部分だけではない。時にはゴミの細かい分別や靴の汚れなど業務にはあまり関係のないところまで注意してあげて。なんて優しい先輩なんだ俺は。ある昼休み、社食の順番待ちで後輩を見つけて。なん なんだよお前、今日もともんか定食にしろ。そうすりゃ栄養のバランスが取れるからね。
いえ、自分カツ丼が好きなんで。
なら野菜の小鉢をつけろ。たった100円で健康管理になるんだ。ほら取ってやるよ。小鉢を取り後輩のトレーに乗せてあげたのだ。なんで文句でもあるのか。お前が体調管理を行って病欠したりしたらどうなると思う。お前の同僚や上司、そして会社に迷惑をかけることになるんだぞ。サラリーマンのくせに会社に迷惑をかけるつもりか。健康管理まで面倒見てやるなんて、なんて俺は素晴らしいんだ。後輩たちが俺の説教をめんどくさがったりしてるのは明らかだって。いちいちどうでもいいことで説教してくるとか、山口さんのせいで仕事がはかどらないとか、不満そうに陰口を叩いているのを見かけることもある。だが俺は説教をやめない。それは俺が後輩思いのいい先輩だからで。ある日、同じ部署に新入社員の熊本が入社してきて。
今年入社した熊本です。どうぞよろしくお願いします。
俺は教育係ではなかったが、いろいろ教えてやることにして。若いな、まだひよっこだね。社会の常識について何も知らないんだろう。これからビシバシ俺が伝えてやるからね。
はい、先輩。至らない点もあるかと思いますが、ビシバシご指導をお願いします。ほどほどでいいよ、ほどほどで、熊本くん。そうだよ、熊本くん。山口さんの言うことは、あまり気にしなくていいから。
はい。翌日から俺の厳しい指導が始まって。おいお前、スーツのジャケットはボタンの上だけを締めろ。シャツの襟もふにゃふにゃじゃないか。
はい、すみません。
初めが肝心だからな。これまで以上に厳しく接しなくては。最初は笑顔で応じていた熊本だったが、徐々にストレスが溜まっていくのが表情から分かって。無論俺はそんなこと一切気にせず毎日説教してやって。おいおい、一応掃除をやったようだが、これじゃ全然ダメだね。
ですが、大掃除でもないのに毎朝そこまで丁寧にするわけには。
うるさい、新人のくせに口出しするな。こういう細かなところのたるみが重要な場面で業務ミスにつながるんだよ。だいたいな。ネチネチといつも以上に説教してやって。まったく、何も知らないやつがまさか口答えしてくるとは、無礼にも程があるぞ。せっかく先輩が教えてやってるってのに。休憩時間に喫煙所の前を通りかかると、熊本の声が聞こえて。
はあ、山口さんってよくあんなどうでもいいことで毎日説教できますよね。50歳の先輩相手だから入社したばかりの俺じゃ反論しづらいですけど、正直あの長い説教のせいで業務が止まって、むしろ山口さんのせいで会社にマイナスになってると思うんですよ。だよね。よく頑張ってるよ、熊本くんは。
あいつ、愚痴をこぼしてやがるな。まだそんな記録が残ってたか。説教が足りなかったようだね。よそで恥かかないように注意してやってるのに、なんだその言い草は。
山口さんの説教にはみんな迷惑してるんですよ。あんなどうでもいい小さなことでネチネチと30分以上も説教されたらたまりませんよ。
だったら小さなミスもしないようにしたらいいじゃないか。だいたい目上の人に向かってなんていう口の利き方で。いつも通り俺の独壇場になるはずだった。だがその場にいた後輩たちまで熊本の味方をしたのは予想外だった。
熊本くんの言う通りですよ。山口さん、あなたは説教しすぎです。
なんだと。お前たちまで反抗するつもりか。せっかく先輩が教えてやってるというのに、この。その騒ぎを聞きつけ、同期の光一がやってきてしまった。光一は俺と同じ50歳で同期入社だが、俺の部署の部長を務めている。
おい、どうしたんだ、こんな大騒ぎして。
こいつは関係ないだろ。俺はただ最近の若いやつは常識が足りてないから説教してやってただけだ。 だからさっさとどっか行ってよ。
またか。お前のどうでもいい説教で若手たちみんなが迷惑してるんだ。いい加減ネチネチと説教する癖を直せ。
俺が悪いってのか。俺は何も間違ったことなんて言ってないぞ。
確かに間違いとは言い切れないことも多い。例えば肉ばっか食ってる社員に野菜も食えと言ったり、掃除を丁寧にしろと注意したりな。だからある程度は多めに見てた。だがもう限界だ。お前のどうでもいい説教のせいで部署全体の士気も落ちるし、業務が滞るしで全員が迷惑してるんだ。だいたいお前のは説教っていうよりも八つ当たりや嫌味のレベルだぞ。
何言ってるんだ。俺は相手のことを思って。ねえ熊本、お前は俺に説教してもらって感謝してるよね。そうだろ。
いいえ、全く感謝してません。
よく言ったぞ熊本。
すげえやるな。
ちくしょう、こんな常識のないやつらばかりの会社なんてやめてやる。俺は全員からの冷ややかな視線に耐えられず、会社を勢いで辞めてしまって。大丈夫だ。きっと俺のことを欲しがる会社はいっぱいあるはずだ。経験豊富な50歳で新人の教育にも熱心なんだからね。だが就職活動は全然うまくいかなかった。なんとか正社員になれそうになっても使用期間中につまずいてしまう。
山口くん、この資料なんだけど値がずれちゃってるから修正してね。15時までに行ける？
おい、俺は年上だぞ。偉そうに指導するな。しかも15時までだと無理に決まってるだろ。他にもやることがたくさんあるんだ。いいか、指導者たるものはな。俺の態度が問題視され継続になることはなかった。バイトすらまともに続かず、社会から完全に孤立した俺は孤独に打ちひしがれた。俺のどこが悪いんだよ。正しいこと言ってるだけなのに、どうしてこんな。世の中が間違ってるんだ。周りが悪いから。しくしょう。
ここまで見たお主らは見込みがある。チャンネル登録をしていくがよい。
I am a woman who has made a living from my talent for gambling for 20 years. If it's 20 times, I'll just lose 40,000 yen. Black World. My name is Suzu, and I'm a full-time housewife with no children. My husband is a high school freshman, and his income is not very good, but we can't live a luxurious life. My way of relieving stress is through pachinko. Have a good day. The reason I can send my husband off with a smile every day is because there's something fun waiting for me in the morning. I'm always hanging out at pachinko parlors from the early hours of the morning. I've been playing pachinko for 20 years. I'm very experienced and I also check pachinko information sites. It may sound like I'm quite a delivery guy, but I've never gotten into debt from taking out bonuses, so my husband has never found out that I like pachinko parlors. I play smart while breaking the bank. I went downtown to go to a pachinko parlor that was rumored to be very sexy, relying on a Japanese pachinko site, and was approached by a man trying to sell me. Hey,
How about some fun? Handsome guys, dark slot machines, anything you want. I've been playing
black market slots and pachi slots for a long time, so I'd heard the rumors. I'm pretty sure black market slots are illegal. Pachinko parlors have to follow the rules. But that's why there are old machines and unusually old people. I was starting to get a little tired of pachi slots, which are low risk, low return, and not very exciting. When I heard the story from the guy who was trying to catch me, it was even better than I had expected. Yes, a regular slot machine costs 20 yen per coin, but black market slots cost 40 yen to over 100 yen per coin. In other words, if I win 100,000 coins, I could lock up 1 million yen. It sounds like a dream. 1 million yen in one shot. Ha! With that fantasy in my head, I decided to go to the black market. Unlike the flashy pachinko parlors, the black market slot parlor was just a small apartment building. There wasn't a single sign. I passed by it every day, but I had no idea it was there. Well then, I'll register as a member. Without thinking, I gripped my bag tightly, which contained my driver's license and other things. I guess they do need identification after all. All you need to register as a member is your name and phone number. Oh, that's really good. That's a relief. Now, even if the store is raided, the police won't reach out to me. Wow, there are so many 4th generation machines, and even among the 4th generation machines, there are some legendary machines that are the best and most expensive. Are you kidding me? I can't believe I can start playing again here. There are so many old-fashioned machines that would excite Showa-era Pachislot fans. By the way, 4th generation machines are legendary explosive machines that had high payout performance and a high probability of winning consecutive coins. However, they are now regulated and have been discontinued. I used to play them a lot when I was young. It brings back memories. I know this well, so I'll give it a try. Wow, I got a streak right away. It happened all of a sudden, less than 30 minutes later. I guess I'm lucky. I was born under a lucky star. A streak is short for a one-game streak. It refers to the state where you win a bonus in a single game. A bonus in Pachislot is a roll where you get a lot of medals. In other words, it's a jackpot. It's a 4th generation machine after all. That's also the reason for this consecutive win. Hee hee. In the end, I won about 300,000 yen in just a few hours. Isn't one stupid? Even if I worked for a whole month, I would still get paid this much. It makes me feel like a regular salaryman. If I earn as much as I can here, I could even make friends with the wealthy. I got a taste for the 300,000 yen win and got hooked on the underworld, and started going there regularly. When I calmly looked around the crowd, it wasn't just people who worked outside the club. There were regular salarymen and young people who looked like housewives and students. Surprisingly, there were a lot of housewives my age, and I made some underworld friends who I got along well with at the club. I don't get along with the housewives in the neighborhood, but I get along well with the housewives who come here. I had finally found the perfect place for me. The fun days passed by again in Takuma, and after a month had passed, I was approached by a male employee who had become a familiar face. Actually, between you and me, I introduce 500 slots exclusively to regular customers. Does that mean it's worth 5 million yen? Just thinking about it makes me so excited. No, don't jump at it. Because the higher the rate, the more extreme you have to be, right? Yes, that's right. I'm just an ordinary housewife with little money, and I don't want my family to find out, so I can introduce you to a company that will lend you money without your husband knowing. So, it's not a loan shark? If it's you, Suzuka-san, I can happily hand you 1 million yen. And right now. Don't you want to play 500 yen slots right now? I felt like I was being diverted, but the thought of getting 1 million yen right away filled my mind. 1 million yen. If it works out, I'll get many times that amount, and my debt will be gone in no time. It doesn't matter if it's a loan shark. After all, I'm a woman who made 300,000 yen in a few hours, but that day was not my luck. I was told to give 500 yen, and the 1 million yen disappeared incredibly easily. With your skills, I'm sure you'll be able to pay it back right away if you just give it to me. The kind male clerk cheered me up with a smile. I'll trust Suzuka-san and try to negotiate to see if I can borrow more. Thanks to this clerk, I managed to borrow another 1 million yen. I'm a woman who has been playing slots for 20 years and has made a living from gambling talent. If it's 20, I'll just lose 40,000. I tell myself, HMPH, I've overcome this kind of investigation many times. Appointment is something you make your own way. A few days later, I realized that my debt had reached 8 figures. It was the result of playing 500 slots and borrowing 1 million yen at a time from a loan shark. You're kidding me, right? My debt was 10 million yen including interest. But no matter how many times I calculated it, it was true. I guess I have no choice but to collect it from my husband. We don't want to go through all that trouble either. I was pressured to pay back the money by the hanging man in the small table. By this time, the friendly clerk's attitude had changed. Now I remembered that this was an illegal underground slot shop. Don't do that, or I'll definitely get divorced. I'll do anything, even sell my body. There's no way I could sell it to an ugly girl like you. Wait, I have 10,000 yen left. I'll definitely win, just 10,000 yen more. I'm the type of person who evolves when faced with adversity. But in the end, nothing happened and I was easily defeated. Hangor came to collect the money from my husband who was at home on a holiday. Of course I would pay back the debt, right? Yes. And I ended up selling my house to pay off the debt. It's time for a divorce. How dare you resort to the underworld? And you've incurred a debt of 10 million yen. Wait a minute. You're getting a divorce? Even just playing slot machines like that is considered gambling or drug addiction. You're a criminal. And you'll be fined less than gambling. And for drug addiction, you'll be sentenced to up to 3 years in prison. My wife is a slot machine addict. What if the guys at work find out about this? I can't even report this to the police. And they say that the Yakuza and Hangul are behind the slot machines. Despite my resistance, we got divorced. And so I lost not only my house, but also my husband. Since the reason for the divorce was debt that I had incurred on my own, I won't be able to receive any compensation or property division. As a full-time housewife, I lost my ability to work. This time was easy too. Right? Since I'm controlling you remotely, even the most gifted gambler can't win. All I have to do is make you feel good by controlling you remotely and squeeze you dry. It's an easy job. That's how it is. The moon and your fate are all in my hands. Well, I have to find a new face again. If you've watched this far, you have potential. Please subscribe to the channel.